So, all right. So lying down flat on your back, something firm. So yoga mat on the floor, or I mean, if your bed is that firm, maybe you can get away in your bed. But so with your hands, you're going to find the bony part of the front of your pelvis there. Okay. And now with your feet, I want you to flap them like alternately, up and down like that. Good. And while you're doing that, I want you to feel if there's any motion in these bones you got your fingers on here.
Nothing.
Yeah, it doesn't look like much. So press your heels into the table a little bit more as you do the flapping, and it'll exaggerate a little bit.
Right.
So I say a little bit there, right?
Yeah.
So generally, these bones will follow your feet. So when this one goes up, that bone will go up towards your face, right?
Okay.
Can you feel that? A little bit.
A little bit.
You don't have a lot yet. You'll get some over some time. Now, usually we like one way better than the other. Like we want like one up and down better than we like the other one. So you decide which one's easier. Which version of up and down with your feet, and therefore up and down with here, is easier.
Oh,
Or
okay.
does one go more than the other? Does one have more
Yeah, the
movement?
Right one goes more.
It goes more up or more down? Or just
Down. I don't.
or more in every way?
Probably more in every way. Hard to say.
Okay, let me take a feel. Okay, now go with your feet. Okay, so I would say that, and now you're going to still listen every day. You're not just going to follow the video. You're going to listen every day. I think this side goes up easier and this side comes down easier. So therefore, this foot up, this foot down is probably your more natural. Okay. So now we use that information. Then you hold that in the palm of your hand, and now you are going to restrain yourself in the easy.
Okay.
So you're going to hold that up there and hold that down there, and don't worry about it. Don't strain up here. Don't hold your breath, and then go with your feet while you're restraining. Okay. And you do that, 5 to 25 times. Just something that feels nice. Okay. Now you'll go with your hands and restrain in the not so easy. So that would be, yeah, you got it. And now you go with your feet, and yeah, exactly. You'll feel uncoordinated. There's a reason why it's not so easy. We don't have it wired in the same way. Okay. So you do that in the not so easy until it becomes something closer to easy. Something feels more natural, because it'll feel like patting your head.
It feels like I'm pushing harder on this one.
Yeah. And in general, it'll just feel, you'll be less coordinated in one.
Yeah.
One will just be like, yeah, okay, so what? The other one will feel like, it's like patting your head and rubbing your tummy or something, right? And so you do it till it feels something closer natural.
Okay, like on each time.
Well, one will feel less natural, right?
Yeah.
But and then 5 to 25 times.
Okay.
All right, and that's going to mobilize your SI joints. Okay, because we want to keep those mobilized. Just be careful with your jaw. Today your jaw was a little bit implicated, so the top of your neck and your jaw were a little bit tied together. So
Okay. What was that word?
implicated.
Implicated.
Yes, in this imbalance in your pelvis, the way you're able to move your jaw and the top of your neck was mirroring that. Which started where, I don't know, but we make sure that you don't get caught in that same pattern in both, right? So just as you're doing that, just make sure you're not tightening your jaw or doing something funny. Okay? And keep breathing. Keep your breath going. Don't shrink your neck. Don't shrink anything for the sake of this movement.
So I have to push down on this one.
Pull up on the other one. Yeah.
other one.
Opposites when it comes up there. Yeah. And then, if you're feeling
And then you
adventurous,
switch.
yeah, you switch. You'll do one and feet up and down, and then switch which way you're holding your pelvis, and then feet up and down. And then bend your legs. Now you can get something, a pillow or something in between. For me, I'll use my hands. So I'm going to restrain your knees, and you try and squeeze together. Okay? Sometimes you'll get a little pop in the middle, like in your pelvis, at your pubic symphysis. Sometimes, but as you mobilize your SI joints, you might get a pop. So it's worth a try, because that'll ease your low back too, right? which will then stop you from hurting your hip.
Okay.
Okay.
So when we do that one,
Hmm.
the resisting, what was I doing? What were we doing there? Oh, do with the pillow in front.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or Robin's forearm. You know, if you get, so let your legs open a bit. Hold on.
Okay.
Like that.
Yeah.
Like that. Right? And then squeeze together like that. Because then it doesn't take any strength, right?
Right.
Just as long as your wrists are up to it. And it's just squeezing together.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
I don't have to.
And don't worry about stretching your psoas.
Okay.
If you wanted to remember that one,
Yeah.
if you come all the way over to the edge of the table, and I'm just going to raise you here, okay, and you put your leg off, okay, and you just make sure you don't arch your low back. That's all the
Be
thing.
flat.
You want to be
But-
mostly flat,
Yeah.
okay, and so then you breathe and you just kind of allow this to get long. It's allowing through here to get long because your psoas is attaching way up there and going all the way down and attaching down there, right? So you want this to get long, right? And if you're on something short, if your knees can take it, you just kind of put your leg back a bit. So put your toes down that way,
Oh, okay.
okay? If it's comfortable.
Yeah.
If it's not, don't do it that way. Yeah?
Well, push on it. Push on the.
No, you're not
Just
pushing.
let
It's
them
just
be there.
just let them be there. So like
It's even longer.
theoretically, you could let your knee slide down further,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, I can feel that right in there.
Yeah, you start to
Yeah.
feel a pull.
Yeah.
This is where you want to feel the pull, though, maybe somewhere deep in your guts. If it's hurting somewhere else, you're not doing it right. Don't make a pain, but you want a slight pull. Don't just indulging a pull, not big. You know, like nothing big,
Okay.
nothing dramatic. Okay.
Great.
All right. There you go. 7 minutes of video for you.